Hello, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. We are Rumble Pop Live. Thank you for joining for a very special holiday episode where we are ranking Santas. Because when it comes to Santas, there's always a lot of them. And they just pop up every year, new ones every year. So I feel like it's been a little while. I think we need to refresh on the ranking Santa. So let's get moving with that. Before we get started, though, Bonnie, you've changed. You look a little different.
It looks like the sun. Actually, it looks like she has not been in the sun. It looks like some changes have definitely taken place. There's no more cats. There's a big Christmas tree in the background.
There might be some cats. We don't know. It depends.
Yeah, she's just off screen.
There you go. See? There's always some cats. This is Brian from Half's Hot Sauce, everybody. So everybody give him a very, very warm welcome if you can. That would be very appreciated.
And if I recall, he's in the great state of Ohio.
Yes,
We're
Ohio.
kind of shaped like a heart.
Born and raised. Ohio proud. There we go.
He's in New Philadelphia. Not old Philadelphia, but New Philadelphia.
Yeah, apparently our city was built by somebody who was related to the development of Philadelphia in PA. They wanted to mirror some of the design and structures, and we look nothing like it. So go Birds.
Nothing like it. Yeah, nothing like it at all. Yeah. So it is interesting to see that there are some Philadelphia Eagles fans in New Philadelphia, Ohio, for sure. But like most people in Ohio, they enjoy pain. So a lot of people are just Browns fans.
Yeah, we're used to losing here. Especially like college football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a Pittsburgh in Northern California, so maybe some Pittsburgh Steelers fans up there. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. You could be right there. There might be some Steelers fans. Hector says, hot sauce, man. Pickle hot sauce is delicious. Hector is one of your fans, Brian. He has bought some hot sauce off of you at least a couple times, I believe. And he has won at least one or two bottles in the raffles that we've done. And speaking of which, guys, I've got a great raffle coming up here. Now, Brian, your website is halfshotsauce.com.
Yep.
Now, for the holidays, we're doing the coupon code Donald Hiccups, and that gets you 10% off of your order, guys. So, and then I believe
10%.
we're going to throw in some free coasters for people that purchase with that coupon code. Am I correct, Brian?
Yeah, if you use the Donald Hiccups code, I will throw in a free coaster. We are also running, till I run out of the boxes, we've got the 4-pack boxes. You get one bottle half off when you do 4 or more in your cart.
No, that's great. Jeez, that's wonderful.
And it makes great gifts.
So stay tuned, guys. Those of you that are on the live right now, stay tuned till the end because we are going to be doing a hot sauce giveaway. And we also, and Chris is going to hate us for this because he's not going to be a part of this one, but it's our last holiday podcast of the year, believe it or not. We won't be here next week. We're taking the week off. We will be here the following week, the following Monday, and we will be discussing Stranger Things, what we think is going to happen because it's right before the episodes restart for season 5. So it's kind of our predictions, our thoughts on Stranger Things. So we're going to be doing that. So because of that, this is our last official, and this is why I'm all spiffy, our last official holiday podcast of the year. We're going to be giving away, courtesy of Hot Topic and actually Bonnie, Miss Tuttle herself, this lovely Loungefly purse from Love Actually. And this is why Chris is going to kill us, because this is his favorite Christmas film, his favorite holiday film of all time. And he's not here to give it away or also try to claim it. Because I think, honestly, Chris would try to sport this. I think he would try to wear. We would see Chris with a purse out in Texas someplace because he won't give a shit. He would want this purse. It's really, really adorable. It's really cute. It's got some Love Actually scenes on the inside of the lining all through it. It has a purse strap that you can attach. It's very, very nice quality. Loungefly always brings the heat when it comes to the quality of their purses. So this is going to be available. Guys, you're going to get this. You're going to want to get this for your girl. If you win this, you're going to be the hero. You could just give it to your lady and be like, yeah, I went out of my way and got this for you. No, you just casually got on a podcast and won it. So it's going to be on the Wheel of Fun, available later. We're going to give away this Loungefly purse of Love Actually. And I just love doing that, by the way. It's magnetic. It's just so easy. It's like cool. And we're going to be giving away some amazing Half's hot sauce as well. So stay tuned for that, guys. It's going to be a really good time at the end of the podcast. So we definitely want you to stay tuned and make sure you're a part of that. We got some comments. Mr. Sean says, greetings, friends. Don't forget the mighty like button. And I want to document how bummed I am that Ohio State lost the Big Ten championship. Mr. Sean is a Ohio fan in general. He does like the Guardians. I know that much, which is always appreciated because it's so hard in California to find Guardians fans. I mean, it just really is. And if you say Indians, they're like, why are you being racist? And you're like, no, they used to be Indians. Then they change it. You got to explain it because most people don't even know who the hell the Cleveland Indians are.
Mm-hmm.
Funsism is here. Says hello all. I don't know which person this is. So hello to you. And thank you for joining. Sammy says spiffy, huh? Woo, go Bonnie. And Jarrett is here. I'm going to give it to my long lost love who's already married to my best friend. Jesus. You really hit the nail on the head there, buddy. Speaking of Jarrett, on a side note, I got an email with a notification that I'm supposed to send in for you. So I'm going to do that ASAP as soon as I can get to it. But I did see it when Kevin sent me the images for tonight. I was like, oh, so I do have an email for you, buddy, and I'm going to take care of that.
Yeah,
Paris. Here. Okay. What's up, Paris? Where you been, dude? I ain't seen you in the shop in like ages, man. Like at least 5 years. I think you've been MIA, man. We are here with Brian of Half's Hot Sauce. Brian, give us a little rundown. What exactly kind of inspired you? What made you say, you know what? I want to torture all of my friends and family with hot sauce, especially the ones that I'm going to be cooking in the kitchen around, and they're going to get peppers in their eyes. What kind of inspired you to do this?
It started when Hot Ones started to pick up a lot of steam right before the pandemic hit. I was really excited by beers that had creative flavors, stuff that involved fruit, coffees, things you wouldn't expect to be in beer. I started to see that in the hot sauce industry. And Hot Ones pulled me in with blueberry sauce. I got the Blueberry Ghost from a company I won't name. Tried it. It was awful. It did not taste like blueberry. It just tasted like black pepper and ghost peppers. And figured I'm growing peppers, messing around with personal stuff. I tried to make a better version of it. And I let some friends and their family try it, and they fell in love with it. They're like, you need to start bottling this stuff and selling it. So about a year after that, I had a kitchen running, and yeah, been going for the last 5 years trying to figure out what works best. And,
let me just say an RIP or maybe not, depending on what happens, but an RIP to the Sugar Rush Peach, the plum, the strawberry, and the sauerkraut hot sauce.
The sauerkraut for sure is that's as soon as I can get my process letter going and the label printed. The sauerkraut will be out. It's called Crushed Kraut. It is super mild for pretty much every level person. We'll eventually do it. We'll do a killer kraut version that's way hotter, but Yeah, I wanted January 1st for the launch for New Year's, but it may be like early spring. But Kraut's on the way. So.
Okay, that's good because mom and dad, particularly mom, after mom's radiation treatments and stuff, the way she handles and processes like certain things is different now, and it's interesting. Like toothpaste, like mint toothpaste, burns the inside of her mouth. And so most hot sauces she finds disagreeable to her, like she can't tolerate it. And you have with your pickle hot sauce, the mild one, you have something that she could tolerate. And so that would probably be the best news ever for her because she loves sauerkraut and she does love hot sauce. She just can't tolerate a high or even a medium level. It has to be mild, but she still wants to feel that heat, so that's good that you're doing that because that'll make it very easy.
That's where we try to concentrate. The majority of our recipes too is medium to, I don't want to say mild because people misinterpret mild as not having any heat at all, but I want stuff people are cooking with and stuff you're going to put on everything. So the super hots just that doesn't work for your general customer. So
yeah, it's a novel thing when you see people on TV enjoying it, and like I did not long ago. And if you have the link, Brian, for that for when we did the tasting, you can post it in the comments if you want. More than welcome to do that. And everybody can watch me hiccup and wince in pain as we get to certain heat levels. It's always fun to watch that, like a novel kind of a reaction, in other words, for these types of hot sauces. But usually, most of the time, those types of hot sauces don't come also with flavor. But it's interesting because the ones that you chose and also the ones that you manufacture do come with flavor. There's just not just heat behind it. And you'll get the flavor first, and then you get that heat. So at least you get to enjoy it for a moment. And then you're like, oh, hell, I want to die. But you get to enjoy it. It's like that euphoric moment right before everything just goes to shit in your mouth. It becomes so damn hot.
Yeah, behind me, I was showing you pre-live. This is a mini version of what my booth looks like. If you see me set up at events, and I always have people come up. You always have your tough guys that want the stupid hots, but they ask why they're not all hot. There's like tens of you that buy those sauces. You're like Tobias with your the Never Nudes. There's tens of us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would not keep me eating. Like I want you eating, so I'm eating. Yeah. So that's why mild to medium. That's my bread and butter.
Mm-hmm. Mom and Dad are here, by the way. Everybody say hi to my mom and dad.
Hello,
hi, Mom and Dad. Thanks.
Hello.
For joining. Appreciate you guys as always. Guys that are just popping in, all of you that are new that have not seen, we are giving away some hot sauce tonight. We're going to be giving away some hot sauce, some delicious hot sauce from Half's Hot Sauce. And we are also going to be giving away, courtesy of Bonnie and Hot Topic, we're going to be giving away a wonderful Love Actually purse, a clutch. I guess you could say a clutch bag. I don't know what the hell this is. It's a purse to me, but they might call it a clutch. I don't know. But it says it on there. It's really cute. The inside's really cute. It's even got Loungefly on the zipper. It's got some print inside of scenes from Love Actually. So it's adorable. So this is going to be one of the prizes tonight on the Wheel of Fun. So you got to stick through the entire podcast, which we will try to make it as short as possible. So I do apologize, but I kind of wanted to give you guys a little inside track onto Brian, into Half's Hot Sauce, what he does, and, kind of include him in the podcast a little more. And so you guys can see why we give away these hot sauces, why we love them so much, why people in the chat buy that. They'll come to me at the comic shop at We Can Be Heroes and they'll say, hey, can you get me some of this sauce? And then when I'm flying home, I got to buy some bottles off Brian and bring them back, inevitably, in order to get this sauce to these. I'm like the sauce dealer, the West Coast sauce man, I guess you could say, for Brian. But I do want to thank you all for doing that. And feel free, go to halfshotsauce.com, type in the coupon code Donald Hiccups, get 10% off your order, get free coasters, And if you get 4 or more of the hot sauces, the 4th bottle is going to be 50% off. So you're going to save some money there as well. So it's a really you can't go wrong type situation, and you'll get some good stocking stuffers and gifts. Let's see. Got some comments. Belt Loop, thank you for joining, by the way. Appreciate you. My mother's birthday was yesterday. She turned 83. Oh, that's awesome, Belt Loop. Congratulations.
Happy birthday to her.
Happy belated.
Hello, Cool Mermaid. I think you've changed your name. You were Sabrina, if I recall, according to your avatar. But it could be wrong. I could be wrong. Sometimes I am. Hector says, what does Half think of the Hot Ones sauces? Is it like musicians that call the popular ones sellouts?
No, we don't look at it that way. I actually have a buddy that was on last season. He had one of the hottest sauces towards the end of the lineup. It's an experience that I don't ever want to go through. I've seen a lot of the behind the scenes of it. You don't make much money off of it. You do sell a crap load. You get your name out there for you get your 10 minutes of fame out of it, but it doesn't necessarily propel you forward. I don't want to do it. I've seen one company almost go out of business going through there with a recall on a huge level. And like I said, my buddy last year, he didn't really move forward with it. And we all grow together in the sauce making business. We're not really competition for each other. So I try to help other makers out, people new to the industry. We all make different products. So no, we don't call each other out like that. It's not like shade in the rap industry. So
it's interesting. I think it's kind of like the micro-brew community when it comes to beers and stuff. People that, nano brewers that home brew and that, create recipes and stuff, they tend to kind of help each other and build each other up, which I appreciate. So that's nice. It's very, very, very healthy way to respond to that, I think.
Yeah, I love a brewery when I go there and they have guest taps there of other stuff throughout the state where they work with each other. It's a great way to grow together with people.
Absolutely. The guest taps I think are essential, particularly because it's like a you scratch my back, I scratch your type scenario. Because if you're not local to the area, but you like that beer, you might be inclined to, drink more of it, and then they can sell more kegs and they can make more money that way, and vice versa. So it's really kind of you scratch my back, I scratch your kind of situation, which I love. Boatloop says, I get it. There's a lot of folks that hang together that have similar interests. I know a lot of folks that are in the barbecue community. That makes sense. Yeah, that would be within that realm, within the beer realm, the microbrew realm, as well as the realm for hot sauces. Seems like that would be a great expansion for hot sauces or people to include in the community. Yeah, 100%. That being said, we're going to get started on this because we don't want to be here all night for y'all. I know I'm trying to keep the timeline at about an hour and 20 if I can. So we got about an hour to get through this list, which I think is a very reasonable amount of time. Plus, we got a couple giveaways. We do have some hot sauces from Half's Hot Sauce. We're going to give away at least one bottle of the Half's Hot Sauce tonight. And we're going to give away this Love Actually clutch purse thing that's just adorable. We love it, and we want you guys to own it. So we're going to be giving that away for the holidays as well. And we won't be back next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks for our Stranger Things final season predictions. And I've come up with the idea that we all have to dress like Stranger Things characters. So this is going to be a lot of fun because I think most of us kind of almost look like these characters, just older. So we'll see how it goes, guys. We're going to see how this goes, but I think it's going to be just fun on a bun. I think we're going to have a really good time with that, and I can't wait to see you all then. I believe next Monday is the 15th, so it'll be the 22nd, just a few days before Christmas when we have our next and final podcast of the year. And then we're going to be doing our looking back, looking forward annual podcast where we look back on 2025 and we look forward to 2026 and what we're looking for there. Boat Loop says people included in the community. Jared says I look exactly like young 11. That's creepy, but I can see it. I can see it. Hector says, for the Stranger Things episode, can you come up with fun things people can bet on if they have a watch party for the finale? I mean, we could talk about it. Yeah. When you come in this week, Hector, let's have a quick powwow, and we can come up with some ideas of what you think, and maybe we can come up with something for the live. I think it'd be really cool. That being said, I think that it's probably only right that maybe I pull out on everybody. All right, there we go. Gonna get started with that. Only read one book, guys. It's gonna be fast and furious on this one. I did want to read a holiday book, and surprisingly, all the holiday books this year were thick bitches. They were like 80 pages or something, and I was like, ain't nobody got time for this shit. I gotta live my life. You know, I had a birthday party. I had a fashion event I had to go to. I had a lot of errands to run and stuff. So it just kind of kept me busy. So I read The Terminator. Yes, The Terminator. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yep, that's what I read. And there's one of the covers of a Terminator kind of dressed as Santa. But he goes all out. Okay, so basically, the Terminator lands in a timeline where there's Ava Hamilton. Okay, it's obviously a nod to Linda Hamilton, but the character's Ava, kind of looks like Linda, and she's the leader of this ragtag band. And one of the novices, one of the new guys, is named Chris, and his last name is close to Kringle. So he's very fascinated with the idea of Christmas because he doesn't know what Christmas is because they're in the future, and he never got to experience it. So he's asking Ava, who's an older woman, what Christmas was like, and they're trying to talk about it and stuff. And meanwhile, a Terminator lands in their timeline in a mall, in an abandoned mall, where there's a Christmas store. And of course, what's he do? He puts on a costume to try to blend in. So he puts on a Christmas costume, a Santa costume. And then he goes and he tries to terminate humans. So it's Ava and Chris and a couple other ragtag members versus a Santa Claus Terminator. And it's cute. It's fun. It's $5. It's worth the pickup, I think, guys. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. There's nothing new here that's like revolutionary. But if we're going on the Christmas ranking as far, I'm giving it a 6.5. So we're going to give it a 6.5 Christmas ranking, 5.5 normal ranking, okay? So if you want something fun and festive for Christmas, 6.5 right here for $5. Came out last week. The Terminator Santa Claus is coming to town. Highly recommended if you get a chance. It's just a nice, quick one-off, quick read for $5. Puts you kind of in the Christmas spirit a little bit. So that's me pulling out on you. And that's it. That's it. I pulled out. We've done it. That's so fast. It's so quick. I pull out really quick now. My pull-out game is pretty on point. I don't know. How's your pull-out game, Kevin?
I don't have one, sir. What about you, Mr. Half Hoff Sauce?
It's good currently. One child only. So you need to get some towels made with like your logo embroidered on that.
I'll probably, and I'll give them out next year for Christmas. That's a great idea. Yeah. We're going to do some hand towels, I think, next year for that. Or maybe like those, there was one company, this guy here. Do I have it? No, that's my magic wand. What do we got here? Look, but there was like this towel. It was like here it is. Hang on. Let me grab it. I was at the Stranger Things event in Hollywood, and an attorney was there, and he was giving out these microfiber cloths. So I could probably do that.
The Amigo.
Yeah. Instead of being an accident attorney, I could just say, Donald, pull us out. It's got our website on it or something. We could definitely do that. That's a great idea, Brian. So stay tuned for next year for the microfiber rags for y'all.
So much better than your terrible towel that you always talk about.
Oh, the Steelers' terrible towel. Well, number one in the AFC North. I don't know what to say. It's just the way it is. It's just the way we are. We're winners. It's what we do. Sorry, Cleveland. Not sorry. Thanks for the trauma. Yeah, okay, Sammy. Beltloop says, how about making some barbecue towels, continuing the barbecue thing? Yeah. Well, I mean, we could definitely just call these barbecue towels. That's fine. I could make like not bib overalls, but like aprons, like aprons, fashionable aprons. That just has me pulling out. Awkward. It's so awkward.
I think Beltloop's just hungry.
Yeah, maybe a little. Yeah, maybe wants a sandwich, some barbecued sandwiches or something. Can we just get some sandwiches, guys, please? So let's get started on this list, guys. I had Kevin, Bonnie, and Brian send me their Christmas list of their choices for Santa Claus movies and how they rank them. I made a list, and then we just combined it kind of based off the hierarchy of where things was listed. A couple of them did change a little bit just based off of, like, for example, one movie was only listed by one person, but it was very high on their list. It was like number 1. So that still put it on the list, just not very high on the list, because there was other people that listed other things high, but there was 2 people that listed it. So it kind of balanced the list in a different way than what you might think when it's created. So it's an interesting list, guys. So we're going to go from, in the ranking, from 12 to 1. And at number 12, guys, let me take this out here and let me bring up the image. At number 12 comes the movie that I've never seen, so I won't be talking about, The Polar Express. And I say I've never seen it because I wish I had never seen it. It is not my jam. I find it to be very creepy. But Kevin had it on his list, and I think maybe either Bonnie or Brian. I'm not sure.
I did originally, but I took it off. So it was really Bonnie.
You did originally, then you took it off, but I took note of that because it was on somebody else's list then. And I was like, it was on Kevin's and it's on somebody else's list. So let me at least make it number 12 so it's not forgotten. And I think it was Bonnie that put it on her list.
Yeah, so. Bonnie had her list. I don't know if you had it on your list, though.
But she's not here right now. So, Kevin, let's have you talk about it and why you think it's so great.
I think it's so great. I thought at the time we were kind of a bunch of Christmas movies. I'm like, I remember Polar Express from a long time ago. And I know it took place like in the Midwest in Michigan or something like that. And then I remember this kid gets on a train. He's invited by the conductor. He's having a good time somewhat. And then I do kind of forget towards the end something with Santa that freaked you out. But I don't remember what that was. You said, Kevin, the Santa, you thought it was a creepy situation, but I don't exactly remember what happened there.
Well, I just thought it was creepy in general, the whole thing. I thought the special effects, like the way that the people were made, like they were kind of like a digital layover of real people. Oh. I just thought that was very creepy. So to me, the whole goddamn film is creepy, and Santa's creepy. The elves dancing are creepy. The conductors dancing are creepy. The children on the train are creepy. Everything creeps me out. Like, it just totally creeps me out.
Really?
Yes.
More so than the Peanuts Christmas special with that creepy song.
Yes, absolutely. The Peanuts special I find just sad. Yeah. Honestly, I just find it more sad than anything. But with this, I it's just not my jam, man. Like, I can't get behind it. I don't know. Like those everything is creepy. And I think America eventually in the world caught on, because then after that he did Mars Needs Moms.
Oh, yes, I remember that one.
Failed spectacularly because people didn't go to it because it was just as creepy, but it wasn't Christmas themed. If you can have creepy Christmas, but you can't have, and you can have creepy Halloween, of course, but you can't have like just creepy, just to be creepy. You can't do it. So it failed, and he never tried it again. It was like done. So that type of technology, that type of movement with the people and the animation stuff, gone.
Wasn't that Beowulf movie done a similar way?
Yeah, it was. 100%. Yeah, and that also failed.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Funsism says that movie I saw in theaters and it was generally traumatic.
Oh, I guess there's another person. It got to them too.
I saw another movie about a train, but it was less Christmassy. Are you talking about what was that movie? It was where everybody lived on the train and it had to keep circling the Earth.
Oh, that's Snowpiercer.
Yeah, Snowpiercer. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe, I don't know.
That's actually a pretty good movie.
It was really good.
Yeah, even better TV series, by the way.
I was just about to ask about that.
100%.
I never seen a TV series.
Yeah. Belt Loop says, not really hungry, but that's a great guess. Just thinking about the cross merchandising or the synergy.
Ned Stark's in a TV series, isn't he?
It's interesting that you're talking about that we ended up with Snowpiercer and also what was that other film you were talking about?
That took place on a train?
No. With the motion capture with the faces.
Oh,
Beowulf.
Beowulf. Because our boy was in both of those. The guy that dies in every movie.
As I said, Ned Stark.
Yeah. Ned Stark or
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean.
Yeah.
Sean Bean was in both of them. Let's see. I have that one, Snowpiercer. There we go. Yeah, he was like, yeah, that's right. Okay. Wow, amazing that we caught that. Like, yeah, Snowpiercer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Polar Express at number 12. Sorry, Bonnie. You're not here to defend it or talk more.
I will say that it has really given a boom to our local economy here. Denison, Ohio, with the rail yard there, they spend the whole month before Christmas doing different events that are themed around Polar Express. So it has brought a lot of jobs and tourism and stuff to our area.
Oh, that's actually really nice. I had no idea. Okay.
It's not worth coming back for, but it's something.
Well, they do a Polar Express kind of thing as well in Williams, Arizona. And Williams is actually very, very famous for their Christmas and for their Christmas time. And I've actually driven through it. We actually had to stop. We were driving to Albuquerque, but the snow had gotten so bad on the road because we were driving at night. And it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, I think. And I was like, I don't feel safe anymore. I can't see the road. And I was like, we're going to have to stop. So we stopped in Williams. And the next day when we got up, it was like this beautiful, cute little Christmas town where they have a train come through, kids get on, they have Santa's sleigh, kind of like one of those zip lines, but it's in the sleigh and they zip you across, and stuff like that. And the whole town's got inflatable snowmen and everything like that, and snow globes and stuff. So it's a very cute, very quaint little town. So I do highly recommend it if you do get a chance. And Denison is actually that Holy Moly place was actually pretty fun. That microbrew. I was very impressed with what they were able to do there. So
you just missed their white stout too. It was really good with Daily Grinds coffee in it. The Polar Espresso is what he calls it.
Oh, that's smart. I love that. Wow. Yeah. So next time I come back, I will be back. I will stop off there again because that was a hoot. Although I don't recommend driving there if you plan on having a couple drinks because it is exactly by the police station there in their small town.
The weird thing is they don't mess with you there. I've left there. I always keep it responsible, but I've never been pulled over leaving there, and the cops usually like right behind me in the parking spot.
Yeah. That's a crazy.
I'm sure if you come out like cartoon drunk, you're probably going to get pulled over.
Yeah, if you're hiccuping bubbles and stuff, yeah, you're probably going to get pulled over. No drinking and driving, says Belt Loop. Exactly.
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Have a DD.
Right. All right, moving on. We are going to go to number 11. Now, this is an audible because I placed it very, very high on my list because I thought it was fantastic. It was a Netflix original, surprisingly enough. And that is the film Claus from 2019. Came out around November. Claus was voiced by J.K. Simmons. It also had the voice talent of Joan Cusack, Rashida Jones, Jason Schwartzman, Sergio Pablos, and even Norm Macdonald, which was surprising. After proving himself to be the worst student at the academy, a postman is sent to a frozen town in the north where he discovers a reclusive toy maker named Claus. And it is very, very good, guys. If you get a chance to watch this film, highly, highly recommend it. There is a wonderful trailer for it on YouTube. You just type in Claus official trailer, KLAUS, by the way, and it will pop up. So I do highly recommend this film if you get a chance. Belt Loop says, I've seen that. I liked it. Yeah, it is extremely good. It's a very heartwarming, very touching film about a gentleman and how he takes care of children and how he becomes basically the Santa of this small town, and a postman that helps him actually along the way, getting letters from these children that he has kind of secretly given these gifts to. It's very cute. It's very quaint, very, very, very fun film. So very Santa-centric, I guess you could say. So I highly recommend that. Kevin, Brian, have you both seen this?
No, I have not had a chance to see this one. This is on Netflix, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What about you, Brian?
I have not seen it. That's actually on the schedule for this weekend. I'm gonna watch that with the family.
I think it's worth a watch for sure. It's one that was on my shame list for a couple of years, and I finally got to watch it last year, and I was like, wow, I should have seen this sooner. This definitely imbues, and puts forth the Christmas spirit. And I think that if you want to get in the mood and you want to get in the Christmas spirit, the spirit of giving and sharing and caring and stuff, this is a great film for that. So definitely check that out if you guys can. That being
It's going to
said,
be a big departure from the last J.K. Simmons movie I just watched a week ago. He was a Lovecraftian god in a bathroom stall. So
okay,
glorious. Yeah, it was something.
That definitely sounds interesting. Mom says saw it. Mom and Dad, it was a good movie. Yeah, very good. We're gonna go to number 10. Now, this is another one that was very high on my list. It's not high on my list because I think it's a spectacular film by any means. It's a fun Christmas film. It's not in my top. I don't even think it's in my top 5. I don't even know if it'd be in my top 10. But we're ranking Santas. And something just hit with Paul Giamatti playing Santa in the number 10 on our list film. And that would be none other than Fred Claus. Now, I know in this picture, Paul Giamatti is not there. I get it. You don't get to see him. But we have the tall man here. And even his name is escaping me at this point. Vince Vaughn, thank you. And that's fine because Vince Vaughn couldn't remember Rob's name. So
how come?
Remember when Rob was like, oh yeah, Vince and I, we're good friends. And
yes,
we went to the movies and Vince was in Rambo with us. And then we got out of the theater. Rob's like, what'd you think, Vince? And he's like, oh, hey, Mike, I liked it. And then he walked away. And I looked at Rob and I went, Mike, huh? Good friends, huh? We had a good laugh about it because, at least he tried.
Yeah, what can you do?
Right. You can't do anything in that case. But it's so much fun. It's basically Fred Claus, who is the brother of Kris Kringle, of Santa Claus, who comes in. He's kind of he's the loser of the family, so to speak, the black sheep. He's the troublemaker. And Santa brings him in and brings him to the workshop to try to humble him and teach him community, goodwill, cheer, spirit, all of those things. And things definitely go awry. But I think Paul Giamatti perfectly showcases what a good and good at heart and good-willed Santa is all about. And I love him for that. Mom says, this is a good fun movie. Belt Loop says it's okay, I reckon. And then I better run next shift is due in soon. Oh, okay. Night, y'all. Have a great week. You too, Belt Loop. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you.
Take care.
Always a good time. So thank you for popping in. And so Fred Claus. So if you guys get a chance and you get a chance to watch it, Fred Claus, let me see if I can pull up if we have where is it listed. It is available on you can watch it on Hulu, Disney Plus. You can rent it on YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, Fandango, and Amazon Prime, all for the lovable price of $5.99. And John Michael Higgins as one of the elves is absolutely hysterical, and he's fantastic. And if you get a chance, Highly recommend it. And yes, Kevin Spacey is in it. And if I recall, he's not a nice man in it.
Oh,
And so much like real life, apparently, for some people. I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm just, words are coming out of my mouth. I don't know. So Fred Claus, if you get a chance. And that was number 10. Now, number 9 on our list is something a little different. So we're going to mix it up a little bit. This is from a film that came out pretty recently. This is, I think, 2022, Violent Night. Now, this was on your list, Brian, if I recall, and I also put it on my list. David Harbour stars as Santa Claus. And an elite team of mercenaries breaks into a family compound on Christmas Eve, taking everyone hostage inside. However, they aren't prepared for a surprise combatant. Santa Claus is also on the grounds, giving gifts to good little girls and boys, and he's about to show why this Nick is no saint. So why did you put it so high on your list, Brian? What made you want this one on there?
I'm a huge fan of the much debated Die Hard movie about people fighting about that being a Christmas movie. This kind of felt like taking it a step further. It felt very similar to me to Die Hard, but with Santa Claus as your main person fighting back. So you get to see John McClane basically as Saint Nick. It was really neat to see a revenge movie like that and just see Santa done in that style. It was a good departure from traditional Christmas movies.
100% agree. It totally was a different feel than what you would normally get. But what I loved about it was David's performance and how he was still able to balance that badassdom with the kindness and the forethought that Santa had when it came to taking care of those children, to making sure that they felt taken care of. Thank you. And they felt, I don't know, like the Christmas spirit, so to speak, like Santa was there for them. I love that. Very good film. Kevin, have you seen that one?
no, that's on my list for this week, actually.
Oh, come
So
on,
good.
Kevin. Your list of shame's pretty high right now, buddy.
I know, it's like this first part of the list, except for one movie. Actually, I'm going to watch this back-to-back with Santa's Sleigh, because they kind of go together, in my opinion. Two Santas that want to get down and violent.
Sleigh.
Goldberg.
Oh, my God. You're in for... Kevin, I know you don't drink, but you should. You should, because it's only enjoyable with two means of inebriation, two means of intoxication, so to speak, and one of them is alcohol. Yeah. So let us know what you think when you finish that, because I'm very curious.
All right.
Good night, Belt Loop. Thank you for joining. Green Dragon, thank you for joining. Says saw it in theaters and it's very good. Sammy said I liked it. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Green Dragon agrees, and Half agrees as well. I'm going to play Switzerland, I guess, and say it is a very enjoyable film that takes place during Christmas time. And I enjoy it around Christmas time as well. So there we go.
Like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Don.
There you go. There you go. Can't go wrong. Coward, says Sammy. Well, Sammy, you suck too.
At least I didn't say Substance was a Christmas movie.
Oof. No. Oh God, let's not talk about that movie. No. But the Violent Night was a lot of fun. It was interesting seeing Santa getting put into these precarious positions and how he kicked some ass. I really did enjoy that. We're getting a sequel, by the way.
I heard about that. Oh. I did hear about that.
It is happening. It was greenlit, so that is coming. I don't remember. I don't think Violent Night, let me check, was a Warner Brothers film. I don't think.
It is a... Let's see, who made this movie? Or distributed, I should say. Universal. It's Universal.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. So we're safe. Warner Brothers did not distribute or produce it, so we're safe for now. And by the way, that's some scary shit with Netflix buying Warner Brothers.
It hasn't finalized yet, but then again, it probably will.
Well, Paramount is trying to do a hostile takeover, which I don't think is going to work, but we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like Violent Night's streaming free on Peacock too. That's right on my screen.
That makes sense because Universal and NBC
they own
the same company.
Peacock, NBC. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, so check it out if you can. It's definitely worth the hype. It's worth viewing for sure. I'm gonna take that picture down, and we're gonna go with number 8 on our list. Number 8 on our list is a classic, hands down. You cannot argue this. If you do, you're a fool, and we're gonna thank you. This is number 8 on the list. Peter, I want to say Peter Selleck's. Is it Peter Selleck? I think it is. Classic film. Prior to Coraline, he did a movie called The Nightmare Before Christmas, produced by Tim Burton and brought to life by Tim Burton with his ideas behind it, but directed by Mr. Selleck.
And, that's true. He doesn't get enough credit.
No, that's why I wanted to do that. And distributed by Disney, who at the time probably felt like, oh shit, we fucked up. But now has the biggest cash crop known to man, because every year they change out the Haunted Mansion in October to The Nightmare Before Christmas and run it all the way through Christmas. So they have Halloween and Christmas taken care of with their Haunted Mansion theme, which is genius, by the way. They also distribute it. They play it every year at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood throughout the entire time from October to December. On certain nights, they will play The Nightmare Before Christmas that you can go see. It's very nice. And it is one of my niece's favorite films, my niece Taylor. Thank you, Mom, on that one, Mom and Dad. Nezzy says, so if Netflix buys everything and then I can just subscribe to one freaking service, I'd be kind of all right. Yes, it'd be $195 a month.
Plus the theatrical experience would be gone forever.
Right. Yeah. Mr. Sandy Claus. Yes, Sam. Exactly. It would be like $60. Yeah. Fun System's got it. He understands for sure. What do we all think? Everybody like Nightmare Before Christmas? I know there are a few people that do not.
Trying to get that in frame.
Let's get a close up on that one. Give me a sec. There we go.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, brewery up in Barberton. They each year they do a Nightmare Before Christmas themed brew, and then they do ornaments with it.
That's really cool. Really like that idea. That's really nice. Very, very cool.
This is your niece's favorite movie, apparently.
It is. It's one of her favorites of all time. Yeah, my niece is a big horror fan in general, but she also likes Christmas. So Nightmare Before Christmas kind of lands right in her wheelhouse, so to speak. Speaking of Christmas, by the way, if you stay tuned till the end, we are giving away Love Actually clutch, it's not a clutch. I've officially figured this out. It's not a clutch bag. Those are smaller. It's an actual purse. Love Actually purse. To Me You Are Perfect. Oh, there we go. And it's Carol Singers. Now, see, this threw me off because I was like, does he say that? Because I thought it was like, say it's carolers, not carol singers. I just assumed, I imagined a bunch of women named Carol outside singing. It's just carols singing, but that's not the case. It's this. So stay tuned for that. We'll also be giving away some Half's Hot Sauce. And by the way, if you go to the website, halfshotsauce.com, type in the coupon code Donald Hiccups, you get 10% off your order and free coasters for Christmas, guys. So please, please, please consider some Half's Hot Sauce as Christmas gifts, and consider that as some stocking stuffers as well. Gifts to your friends, even people you don't like, give it to them for the holidays. There we go. Let me do a close-up on that. Oh, those are badass, dude. Oh, those are nice coasters.
Yeah, they're not talking the paper ones or the cardboard. These are PLA.
Yeah, the real deal. The real deal.
So please, 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 help out and get some half hot sauce if you can. We're going to move on from number 8 on the list. And we're going to go now to number 7 on our list. Now, this one, to me, I'm going to argue this to my grave. This should be higher. For me, it was very high on my list, but everybody else placed it very low. But at least most of you placed it, which is why it's where it's at. Thankfully, I placed it so high, it was able to balance it a little bit. So it got the respect it deserved. And we're talking about one movie that I don't think anybody else wanted placed on here, but really this high. But here it is, the Tim Allen starring The Santa Claus. Now, I thought the idea was so novel and so smart that I was pissed that I didn't come up with this idea. Literally a clause in like a contract, an agreement, a clause, a Santa Claus. It's so freaking genius. The goddamn script writes itself, guys. It writes itself. Tim Allen was hot around the time. It did super well. A ginormous box office hit from 1994. It is, by the way, available to watch on Hulu if you get a chance. And I'm sure you can watch the TV series on Disney Plus, which I highly recommend, by the way. It's fun on a bun. It really is. It's very good. To kind of give you the breakdown, I'm just going to read it so you guys know. This is the thing. Divorced dad Scott, which is Tim Allen, has custody of his son on Christmas Eve. After he accidentally kills a man in a Santa suit, basically he scares the guy. He falls off the roof, breaks his neck, dies. And then Tim Allen, Scott, grabs his card and it says, you've discovered the Santa Claus. You are now going to be transported magically to the North Pole, where an elf explains that Scott must take Santa's place before the next Christmas arrives. Scott thinks he's dreaming, but over the next several months, he gains weight, grows an inexplicably white beard, and maybe that night at the North Pole wasn't a dream, and maybe Scott has a lot of things to catch up on to really be the Santa Claus that he needs to be for not only every good little boy and girl in the world, but also for his son, who dearly loves him. It's a sweet, sweet film with a lot of heart. It made multiple sequels and 2 seasons of a television series very recently, by the way, which again, I think are a lot of fun as well. Nezzy says that purse is cute. It's one of them you didn't get, Nezzy. Nice try. But you actually could win it if you stay till the end. Mom says, I love this movie. Cool Mermaid says, wow. Nezzy says those people that don't like Nightmare Before Christmas can just leave. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of money for the add-ons for those, for Netflix for sure. Oh, for sure. They'll split it up. You want HBO? Do you want this? Do you want that? They do it now. They literally do it now. Amazon does it very well. They do it.
And most of them still make you watch commercials, even when you pay that premium price.
I can't explain to you how annoying it is. Like, you all know, I hate it so much. But I also hate paying more for the privilege of that. So I don't pay for any of it. I literally don't pay for any of it. F that shit. Dubious means, my friends. Dubious means. That's what we all need in this world. Dubious means. All right. So the Santa Claus, that is number 7 on the list. Brian, Kevin, what did you think of the film? Did you like it? Something that you dug?
I vaguely remember enjoying it. I do appreciate the fact that it was based on a true story of Tim Allen being on a really long bender.
Bonnie's here.
Hi.
Bonnie,
Yay.
they're talking about the Tim Allen movie, The Santa Claus.
Yeah, my least favorite.
Oh, whatever. You put it on your list.
At the bottom of my list.
And that's why it made this list so high, because I put it like at number 2.
Yeah, I think Tim got into his own supply, and it was something that happened from that turned into this film. So
It was probably the cocaine because if I recall,
yeah, that's I was trying to be polite.
No, you go right to it, dude. I'm wearing. It looks like I've got
Oh, yeah.
cocaine on my. I look old right now. It looks like in my
Yeah,
hair. You can't even.
Yeah, he came into the writer's room and he's like, "Snow is the theme." It turned into the Santa Claus.
Absolutely, dude.
Surprised it wasn't Jack Frost.
That was the third one.
Was it? Oh, you're right. It was.
Yeah, that was the third one, Bonnie. Yeah.
It's from.
I didn't even see the third one. Okay, my God.
Oh, I've
now
seen
I
them all.
forgot.
I've seen everything. I
I've
hang out with Tim on the weekends. We definitely
I
go to
can't-
cocaine then.
I can't even remember if I've seen two or
Right.
not, but I was not a very big fan of one. And then the reason it's just consistently like further and further and further down on my list. If I could rank it like -100, I would. But no matter what, it's always at the bottom. And part of the reason is because whenever I say what my favorite Christmas movie is, people think I'm talking about this piece of shit.
They get confused for the other
And
one.
it annoys the crap out of me.
I totally did take a screenshot of Dr. Cool Mermaid saying, "Show us your pussy, Bonnie."
I believe they're referring to that sweet kittens that she has.
I hope. Referring to the cats.
I'm
Because
sure
Amen.
they are. I'm
this
sure
podcast is going to turn into something.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, we are not going to have that kind of show.
I mean, Kevin, let's see that candy cane. I mean,
No,
You know?
no.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. There's a kitty
Oh
There's
my
a kitty right there.
goodness.
There's a kitty. Is
Oh.
it a boy or girl?
It's girl Mochi.
Oh,
Now, see, here's the thing. I get
Mochi.
blamed by Sammy. I get
Oh,
blamed.
she's just a
I get
baby.
blamed. I'm not the one that said it. Jesus.
All right.
Mochi's cute.
That's about as long as I got with that.
Fun Sism says, "Show hole, Donald." Jesus Christ. This is off the rails. And this is so cute, kitty. Yeah. Yeah, cats are adorable until you hold them and you're allergic.
here we go. You know,
Yeah, I have 2 inhalers.
Dude, that's rough life, man. I don't think I could do it.
Aw,
Sure, you could. Look
there's
at
her
that.
kitty.
oh,
Look at that face.
you know what? He may want to date. You know, he may have a.
Oh, you know what? We should do a live pod where it's date my cat.
Yes.
We can find eligible bachelors for, women or men for certain cats.
Or adoptions.
You could do
Get people
that,
to
yeah.
adopt them.
You could do that.
Mhm.
Hector says that's the 5th Mochi I've met. Did I miss the cat naming convention? I think you did, sir. Yes.
I'm sure.
If you go to www.mochinamemycat.com, you win a prize. I don't know what that
That's
prize is.
something completely different that's not friendly for this show.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Don't go there. Don't go there. All right, moving on. We had the Santa Claus at number 7. So, Bonnie, you're coming in at a good time because number 6 on the list is one that you didn't have on your list. I tell you that much. Kevin and Brian had it on theirs. I've never seen the damn thing. I can't say. But we could definitely go this route here for them because I'm told it's very good. This is the film from 1970, whatever it is.
74.
It is, let me take that down, Black Christmas.
I
Now-
have not seen it.
It's a classic movie. Margot Kidder, you know, the original Lois Lane. Well, movie Lois Lane is in it, as well as another late great actress who passed away this year, Olivia Hussey.
Do you want me to read the synopsis here for you?
Sure, go ahead.
As winter break begins, a group of sorority sisters, including Jess and the often inebriated, I love that they do that, Barb, Margot Kidder, begin to receive anonymous lascivious. Ooh, lascivious. Boy, that's a nice word. Lascivious phone call. Initially, Barb eggs the caller on, but stops when he responds threateningly. Boy, this sounds like a Scream. Soon, Barb's friend Claire goes missing from the sorority house, and a local adolescent girl is murdered, leading the girls to suspect a serial killer is on the loose. But no one realizes just how near the culprit is.
Oh, yes.
That feels kind of like a spoiler. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I don't want
Oh.
to know because I still
Oh.
I think I'm gonna watch it this year. I think
Yeah.
this is the year.
I think you'll enjoy it. Brian, what do you think? I mean, obviously you've seen this movie. This is a classic movie. This is basically kind of like the prototype for the slasher film, or one of the prototypes for American slasher films, I should say.
I watched the remake first, and then I went back and watched the original.
Which remake? There's two remakes.
The one I watched was in 2006. That
Okay,
was with
that's the worst remake. The other one's a little bit better.
yeah, that was with Michelle Trachtenberg and Marie Elizabeth Winstead in it. The original, that's where they had the bathtub scene, right?
A bathtub scene? I don't remember that.
Well,
Am I getting that mixed up?
You might be getting that mixed up. I don't recall a bathtub scene.
Something plugged into the wall that's a marital aid that got thrown in the tub. Was that not that?
I don't think that's the movie.
I'll have to track that down and see which one that was. For some reason I thought that was one of the kills, and that was a old marital aid. But
well, there is a famous scene involving like saran wrap, I guess what you call it.
It's been a long time since I've seen this film. I hold Christmas horror near and dear to my heart. So
yeah,
I'm gonna have to.
Unfortunately, the house has the wrong type of Christmas spirit and the wrong type of Kris Kringle coming to give a different type of gift, shall we say, to these ladies.
Sammy, highly recommend if you get a chance, Sammy.
That was good.
By the way, I also recommend getting yourself a Lord of the Rings Fuggler. I got Gandalf here.
They still make fugglers. Wow.
Let me look how high you look. We sit on the couch and just enjoy the hell out of our evening.
So
It's
still.
the best, right? Yeah. Oh,
What's funny? The director of this movie, Bob Clark, also directed another classic Christmas movie, A Christmas Story.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
Wow. Just that. Wow.
So
When,
two streams, horror.
So this one came first and then
yeah,
A Christmas Story after, right?
Yeah, this is a Canadian movie. Okay. So this one came first. It's a Canadian film.
So Canadian films always have to come first. So
well, sometimes, you know, sometimes.
Well, I mean, just the way you said it just made me assume.
Well, you know, sometimes they do.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that is number 6 on the list. Guys, we are over halfway through. Number 5 on the list is a split. It's a split because Bonnie went one way, I went the other, and we couldn't meet in the middle. It's just the way it is. So we are going to pull up both here on this one, and you'll know in a moment what I'm talking about. From 1947, I want to say, the original Miracle on 34th Street. 44th Street is the sequel.
34th.
Right? Yeah.
You gotta be careful on 44th Street.
Right. This is the 1947 original. The reason why I like this one, if I recall, I can't remember which one was which, but if I remember correctly, in the original, they proved that Santa was real through the U.S. Postal Service. They brought in hundreds of thousands of letters mailed to Santa Claus and was like, if he is not real, why is this mail being sent? That means that is proof that Santa does exist, that Kris Kringle does exist. So this is a Christmas classic. An old man going by the name of Kris Kringle fills in for an intoxicated Santa in a Macy's annual Thanksgiving Day parade. Kringle proves to be such a hit that he is soon appearing regularly at the chain's main store in Midtown Manhattan. When Kringle surprises customers and employees alike by claiming that he really is Santa Claus, it leads to a court case to determine his mental health and, more importantly, his authenticity. Now, Ed McGuinn in 1947 played Santa Claus, and he did it spectacularly. I mean, the epitome, not the epitome, I guess you could say the upper echelon of Santa Clauses when it comes to Santa Clauses. Miracle on 34th Street. For me, the 1947 film will always be the ultimate classic. Now, Bonnie said, nay, sir. No. You are incorrect. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, well, I think that
I mean, not necessarily incorrect,
she
but
said, go fuck yourself.
yes, I used
It was
those
a
examples.
very harsh response from Bonnie, but she went with the David Attenborough, right?
Richard Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough. Jesus, David Attenborough is a different guy altogether. It's been a long day, guys. Miracle on 34th Street from 1994. And she argued that in the end, when they proved he was Santa, it did not need to be letters, but just the fact that on any type of American dollar currency, it says, in God we trust. And if we believe in God, who has not been proven to exist, why can't we believe in Santa Claus? And that was the argument and the twist in this 1994 classic, which I really enjoyed. I did. And I enjoyed the fact that they did that little twist, because when it happened, I went, oh, shit. And then I went, oh, shit. Yeah, that's true. They figured out another way to prove that everybody's wrong and they can eat a bag of dicks. So Bonnie, explain why this one is the superior one in your mind.
Okay, so honestly, they're actually about equal footing to me, but there's something about Richard Attenborough. There's just something about him that is just warm and snuggly and very Santa Clausy to me, just a little bit more than the original. He spared no expense. I love his Santa. I do. It just gives me that warm feeling inside seeing him as Santa.
He's an extremely happy man in general when he acts.
He is.
In anything that I've seen him in, he's very animated and very jovial, and especially when he's not playing a villain. And that just carries over so well towards Kris Kringle, towards Santa Claus. Yeah, you're 100% correct. I could not be mad at you for choosing this version. I just needed to talk about that. Really quickly, Alex Banquita, by the way, he said, hate to pop in and out, but I'm about to go to sleep and just wanted to say hi. Hello, Alex. Good to see you, sir.
Take care.
Mom said she liked the 94 and she liked the 47, I'm sure. Mr. Sean says it's actually a well-made movie. No bathtub scene. Andrea Martin of SCTV is in it. Very reserved performance made by Bob Porky's Clark. So I think he's talking about Black Christmas on that one. I'm just a little late responding to it. I'm sorry, guys. Although that's could be, I guess, Miracle on 30. No, he says both versions of Miracle are good, but I lean to the original. Ed McGuinn is slightly better, and Natalie Wood seals it. Yes, 100%. 100%. Mr. Sean, we are in agreement, sir.
I would choose Natalie Wood over Mara Wilson for sure. I'll agree there on that point.
Yeah. But some good supporting cast members regardless in both of these films. And it is a true classic. Miracle on 34th Street, number 5 on our list. So we're going to move on from that. And we're going to go to number 4 on the list. Now, this is where Bonnie and I take over. Number 4 on the list comes with a little Kurt and a lot of Russell. We're talking about Christmas Chronicles from Netflix. Yes, there we go. What a shock that Kurt Russell in his later years would make such an amazing Santa Claus. He did a dance and song routine inside of a prison cell, and I'm here for it.
Seriously, it's so much fun. I to be fair, I haven't watched the first one in a little bit, and I can't even remember if I watched the second one or not, but it's so much fun. It just puts a smile on your face. He makes such a great Santa, and I love this like little modern spin on it. It's just, I love it. It's good times, good music and everything. It's just,
yeah. And most of the supporting cast is relatively unknowns. I mean, there was a few people, Lamorne Morris, Martin Roach, I think was another one on there. And of course, Goldie Hawn played Mrs. Claus there near the end and became more prevalent in the sequel, which I love that.
I love them together being Mr. and Mrs. Claus. That's just,
it's like
another one of the things that just makes it so much fun. Of course,
40 years later,
if he's going to be Santa, she has to be Mrs. Claus.
Right, right. Now, I know, Bonnie, you and I love this film, but I want to get Brian and Kevin's take on this. Why didn't it make your list? What you did actually think of it? Maybe you just didn't think of it at period, and you're like, oh shit, or were you like, nah, not my thing?
Or on my end, believe it or not, I haven't seen this one yet. That's also on my list. So that's
I'm in the same boat, man. I picked the wrong episode, to be honest.
He's writing it down now. Look at him. He's writing it down.
He's making his list.
Yeah.
And
Check it twice.
Check it twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Ho, ho, ho.
Yep. Even after the second time, I still haven't seen them. So
Santa Donald's going to make sure that you watch that movie.
I mean, if my beard gets any whiter, I might be Santa Donald. I'm not kidding. I'm getting up there.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, like when I shave, it is like it takes a little bit. It starts to brown a little bit, but when I freshly shave, it's pretty white now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, man, I'm an old ass man, guys.
well, if you visit more often, I can teach you how to be roly and poly.
There we go. Holly and jolly, huh?
Yep.
Let's see.
Like a bowl full of jelly. Yep.
Mom says she liked that one. Also, Mr. Sean. Well, that he already said that. Love this one so much, says Mom and Dad. Hector says, I just realized I'm a soulless bastard. I probably only watched 2 to 3 Christmas movies in my life. Jesus, Hector. Hector, I should have done a movie night this month instead of karaoke. By the way, at We Can Be Heroes in Chatsworth, California, if you guys get a chance, we have a community of heroes called the Secret Heroes Social Club. Feel free to look into us and join us in our monthly adventures. Next month, I believe, I'm not 100%, but it could be Loteria. I'm just saying, which is like Mexican bingo. Out here in California, it's all the rage. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have prizes. There'll be drinks. It'll be great. And I'll announce the date here probably pretty shortly. Also,
and you'll get to witness Donald mispronouncing Spanish left and right. And it's
oh my God, it's going to be terrible. Yeah, it's going to be so bad.
Oh, so I thought you spoke 4 languages.
Lo siento mucho, por favor.
Yeah, and Spanish isn't one of them.
No hablo español.
He didn't say well.
No, I didn't. Speaking of which, we are giving away, if you stay tuned to the end, a beautiful purse, courtesy of Bonnie, Hot Topic, and Loungefly. Love Actually. Check this out. Boom. What? Yeah, that's right. It's great. It's gorgeous. Chris isn't here to give it away. He's going to kill me for this. But
yeah,
this is the only time that we're technically really here for a Christmas episode before Christmas. So it just felt like the right time to do it. Also, go to halfshotsauce.com. That's halves with 2 F's. halfshotsauce.com. Type in the coupon code Donald Hiccups. Get 10% off your order and a free coaster with your purchase. If you order 4 or more, that 4th bottle is going to be 50% off as well. So there you go.
See if I can trigger anybody's devices with my QR code.
Let me enlarge that. There we go. Let me check.
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna check.
It's too blurry.
Hold on. I'm gonna check.
Too. It might work.
I don't have that stable of a hand.
Oh, it works. It works,
dude. It works.
See your number 330.
We got you, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna get late night calls, breathing heavy, right?
Yeah. Hey, Brian. Donald, is that you? I see it's your name on there. Fuck.
How is that any different than normal?
Hello, brother. Kevin? Oh, shit.
No, it's gonna be Bonnie. Bonnie makes those kind of phone calls every once in a while.
What?
I did call it Loteria.
I did
Shut up,
not.
Nancy.
How dare you?
Hector says, sorry, Sam, it explains my animosity towards rays of sunshine like yourself. Aw, Hector needs to be tied to a chair and watch only the Hallmark Channel this month.
Oh, man.
Hey, Nezzy, do you want Loteria next month or not? Well, give me a break. Jesus.
Hector will come out a new
Your
man.
English sucks.
Hector will come out a new man.
What's
watching
wrong
those
with
Hallmark
you?
movies.
Oh my God, you're such an ass.
Everything. But let me show you something here. I want to talk about Nezzy's sweet, sweet pozole.
I'm sure it's good.
Is it, Kevin?
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure
How
she
good
makes
do you
great-
think her pozole is, Kevin?
I'm sure she makes excellent pozole. I'm sure it's nice and
you think
warm.
it tastes like the?
I'm
Do you think
sure
she
it's-
has the best pozole around?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's warm. I'm sure it's delicious.
You're looking forward to it?
Well, hey, you know what? If
Oh my God,
if we get invited over,
It's getting awkward in
I'm
here.
sure we'll enjoy her pozole.
We're tag team that pozole.
There's no need to
There
tag
it
team
is.
it. Everyone can share. We can share among 10, 12, 15 people. You know? It's no big deal.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That could happen.
Especially,
Nezzy, I'm so sorry. I'm
especially-
so
About
sorry.
that Spanish, Nezzy.
especially if there's some delicious chunky chicken mixed in there too. You can't go wrong there. Can't go wrong.
Oh God. You think you need to see a doctor?
I am so sorry, Nezzy.
Anyway, moving on. The Christmas Chronicles was taking off the list. That was at number 4. Number 3 on the list. Number 3 is a big one, guys. I actually got to meet the director during this, a screening of this. It was way out, like over towards Santa Monica, and this was years ago. And I went on a date, and the date was with this girl to go watch this movie. And I'm so glad I did. The date did not work out very well, but the movie was spectacular. Jon Favreau was a beautiful soul. He explained everything perfectly and talked about this film to everybody's content. And I am talking about the one, the only, the mega Christmas film with Will Ferrell, Elf.
Oh, that's very sweet, kind.
So
movie.
much fun.
Bob Newhart, by the way, playing
Papa Elf.
Papa Elf.
Mhm.
Yeah. Fantastic job on that one. And Santa himself was played by Ed Asner, which
That's right.
I thought was beautifully done. Ed Asner did such a wonderful job playing Santa in this film. And again, he's not listed or shown in this picture, but he's the go-to. He's the number one. Like, he did a fantastic job. Nezzy says,
did.
"Oh my God." Sammy says, "Ignore him, Nezzy. It's what I do or try." And Mom says, "Just watch that one last night." Ah, perfect.
Oh,
Mom.
there we go. There we go.
Perfect. Such a fantastic film.
Yes. You know, his buddy is a very kind-hearted soul, you know, naive, but also a sweet, kind soul who means, you know, he means well. He wants to spread cheer.
So pure of heart.
Yeah,
Christmas
Christmas
cheer.
movies land.
He's pure.
Okay,
He's pure.
Christmas movies land every year, and they don't automatically become classics. Elf
Mhm.
separated itself by leaps and bounds. It became a upper echelon of Christmas classics in mere moments. I mean, the first year. After that, everybody knew they were going to rewatch it every single year. Elf is Will Ferrell's cash cow. He will continue to receive revenue checks, to receive residuals for this role till the end of days, until he is buried in a pine box or burnt in a furnace somewhere.
Well, I hope so. But you remember, it's a Warner Brothers film. New Line Warner Brothers, and now soon to be possibly Netflix.
I don't know that they can do anything about that yet, but we'll see.
Mm.
Dick Slayer says, "Is this where butt sex happens?" Not to my knowledge, but Nezzy is still in the chat.
An Elf?
Oh my God.
An Elf? That doesn't happen at Elf.
Dick Slayer, you could talk to her about her pozole.
Donald, stop being a cotton-headed nitty muggins, please.
Hang on. Let me highlight that.
Bonnie, how has soup become like a perverted thing? I don't get it.
Oh.
What a wonderful! Is that a beer, sir?
Yeah, from Millersburg Brewing. I'm going the wrong. This is backwards on my screen, darn it. We got this plate of spaghetti with all the candy in it. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Syrup.
I love
Wow.
that.
It's a great brewery, not a great beer, but I mean the label was worth the entry price.
They do have a really good brewery there. I do very much enjoy going there.
Oh God.
Maybe not their best. They do have a few misses, but primarily a ton of hits, guys. A ton of hits. Very much.
That is like throwing a root beer barrel in your mouth and then like facing it with a holiday candle.
Oh God. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, your face says it all.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be great. Yeah. So everybody else, we're all in agreement. Elf is great, right? We all love Elf.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Like, it's just a fantastic Christmas film. Is there somebody in the chat that has yet to see Elf? And by the way, if you're not in the chat, those of you that have left, and I know a few of you had, you fucked up. We're giving away a purse. We're giving away some hot sauce. Man, we're almost finished here. This is the home
Dude,
stretch.
I'm logging out just so I can enter for that purse.
Wait, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
No.
He's like,
that's
bye.
illegal. That's illegal.
We see Tris Kerner pop in. We're gonna know something's up if we see a Tris Kerner.
Tris Kerner.
Right.
Yeah. Green Dragon says they've never seen Elf. We'll correct that
Oh.
immediately.
You gotta watch it.
Oh.
If you have HBO
Shocking.
Max or pirated means,
Correct that
it's only
immediately.
it's only a 90-minute film.
And by the way, just to let you all know, We Can Be Heroes is a comic shop in Chatsworth, California, and I have spearheaded a toy drive there, and I am matching toy for toy. So for every toy you donate, you bring in an unwrapped new inbox or package or whatever tagged toy and donate it into our donation box. It's right by the door when you first walk in on our coffee table. I will match that, and that will be donated to the Children's Hospital here in Southern California. So those of you that can, please come by, swing through, and donate and help out some kids, man, because I think it's a really good cause, especially around Christmas. Sick kids, man, they
There's
get
been
lonely.
some really amazing donations already too.
Oh yeah, I looked in the box. I was like, I
Mhm.
want that. You know, there's some really cool stuff. So yeah, thank you to
Yeah.
all who have donated, and those that are on the fence. Please get off that fence, jump over it, and do the donation because it's for a really good cause. Absolutely. So thank you. Guys.
And it's a simple thing, very simple.
Very, very simple. Green Dragon, definitely you got to correct that elf thing, or else we're gonna make fun of you for life. Sean McGean says, "I don't want to be an elf. I want to be a dentist." Yes, and you were talking about another film that actually did not make it on the list. And I'm going to explain why that one did not make it on the list. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Santa was kind of an asshole in that film. And I don't know, maybe a lot of people don't remember it the way that it, in my head, it's remembered, but and maybe I'm wrong and you guys can correct me, but Santa was kind of an asshole. He was like, I don't need this guy to be a part of anything. Like, I have my reindeer team and that's it. Like, he was just maybe just an absent father, so to speak. Just didn't pay attention to the quality that all of his reindeer family displayed. And it took one thing and one thing only that no other reindeer could do in order for Rudolph to prove himself. And that just kind of upset me. That was just kind of like, nah, that's not cool, man.
So you felt like Santa was against the underdog,
yeah. And not until the end when everybody else was on board was Santa like, oh yeah, well, maybe you should fly my sleigh tonight, you know?
So
like,
bandwagon.
Yeah. I've never liked that. I love the film, don't get me wrong, but I've never liked Santa in the film. I love the elf, the dentist elf.
Hermie.
Yeah, I love Hermie the elf. I love the Abominable Snowman. I love Yukon Cornelius and Rudolph himself. But Santa, he could fuck right off.
Wow. Would you tell it to his face? Would you tell it to Santa's face?
I think I would in this instance. If I was claymated, I would tell him to fuck off. Santa, fuck off.
Would you tell it to David Harbour, Santa's face?
No. I don't want to be punched in the face and have it cave in. Yeah.
Beat with a candy cane yard.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Mr. Sean says Elf became an instant classic, personal fave, not so much a Santa film, is Office Christmas Party. Office Christmas Party is a lot of fun. Not so much a Santa film. You are 100% correct, Mr. Sean, but it is still very much a lot of fun. And there's quite a bit of films like that that are very much of that caliber. Speaking of which, though, we are going that route, Mr. Sean, which is surprising that you would mention something like that, because we are going to do it right now. We're going to bring it up. Number 2 on our list, and this could shock a lot of you. Bad Santa.
Yes. Boy.
Oh, that's
The
great.
foul-mouthed Santa.
Billy Bob Thornton just talking shit.
Literally.
Like literally
Mhm.
just shitting on all the good little boys and girls of the world, pissing himself, being just a complete douchebag. But there's a comeuppance.
Yep.
There's a turn, a changing of heart.
Mm.
There's a lot of good in this very bad film.
The supporting cast is
There's,
great.
I mean, there's the one
Supporting
special
cast.
kid who believes in him so much, he
Mhm.
still, manages to get something like special and Christmas magic out of this
Mhm.
asshole of a Santa.
Mhm.
The
And
supporting
hats off
cast.
to Octavia Spencer for talking about being having it in her butt.
She had a very small part. Very
Good
small
for her. Good for her, Octavia. That was a great role that you saw the potential in.
Hmm.
You know, you saw that it was able. There was an ability to penetrate through and really truly shine, to show it all, to bear everything, and become full again.
Marcus
Butt sex.
Marcus the Elf is one of my favorites. He's great.
Yes. Yes.
Marcus is awesome.
Yes. Played by Tony Cox. What a fantastic role for him.
And
What a piece of shit.
It's also John Ritter's final live action film, unfortunately.
Oh, it's a great one for him.
Mhm.
And it's saccharine sweet, bittersweet, to be honest, for John Ritter, because it's such a good role for him. And it is also, to be, near the end for him, to that tragedy have happened. They sued that hospital, the Burbank Hospital there.
I'm glad they did, because I think I told you I met him about 2 weeks before he passed away, because he came for a screening of that movie 13. You remember that, Bonnie, when we had the screening for 13? Yeah, he came. He was very nice. I was giving him popcorn. He was a very, very pleasant man.
Oh, that's nice. That's good to hear. I've always heard he was a pretty good guy.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Bernie Mac, another person, rest in peace. He was awesome. I liked his character, playing like the security, the head of security at the mall. He was fun.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to see that happen to him, but Bad Santa's a fantastic film. Let's see. Sammy says, dang, shot with a Nerf gun. Sean McGean's doing a frowny face, and Mom says, son, why are you half off the screen? Because I'm leaning so you can see this beautiful poster of Fright Night that I have here. And my arm is on the arm of the chair. So that
you didn't mention the tie-in with Fright Night and Nightmare Before Christmas when you were going through that movie.
No, I didn't, but if you would like to mention it, go for it.
Well, Jack Skellington was voiced by two different people in that. It was Danny Elfman doing all of the singing and the speaking parts. My brain is just blanking on that guy's name, but it was the main guy.
For Fright Night?
Yeah, for Fright Night.
Chris Sarandon?
Yeah, Chris Sarandon was the speaking voice for Jack Skellington.
Yes, he was. And Danny Elfman of Oingo Boingo fame, who I got to see live in concert about 3-4 years ago, and he was spectacular. So if you guys get a chance to do that, highly recommend. That dude's jacked. Like, he looks like all he does is just pump iron. It's insane. Like how he's like this, and he has his shirt off the whole entire concert. It's crazy. It's awkward. It makes you feel inadequate. Kevin, you'd feel like half a man after watching that concert. Yes.
Really? My goodness.
Yeah.
Not a quarter of a man, but half a man.
Half a man. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Half a man, not a quarter of a man. Half a man.
Now, would Bonnie feel like 3/4 of a woman if she was there?
Hector says, Donald, your mom didn't make a full Donald for you to only show a half Donald.
My mom made a half, though, so I'm representing.
Yeah, ding, ding. All right, so that is Bad Santa, everybody. We're going to take that off the list. Number one with a bullet. Number one, officially number one on our list. And You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. It became number one because it was so high on Bonnie's list. It became number one because it was so high on Brian's list. It became number one because, damn it, I couldn't argue that this wasn't like something that I thought of often when I was a kid and watched a ton. So I was like, shit, okay, I'm just going to go with it. I can't argue with it. Like, man, this is good. This is good. So we are going with the 1985 film Santa Claus, the movie.
Yay!
Yeah, Santa Claus, the
He
movie.
will always be my Santa. Always.
Now, Santa was played by David Huddleston, who has played many roles, by the way, and he's a fantastic actor. If I recall, he's been in a lot of the Coen brothers films, or at least a few.
Yeah.
Let me
He
just
was in The Big
explain.
Lebowski.
Yes. In ancient times, a man named Claus, David Huddleston, who delivers toys in his small village, fulfills his destiny to become Santa Claus after meeting an expert toy-making elf, Patch, played by Dudley Moore, who was hot at that time, in the North Pole. In the present day, Santa Claus has become overwhelmed by his workload, and the disgruntled Patch flees the workshop to New York City. There, Patch unknowingly threatens the fate of Christmas by taking a job at a failing toy company run by a scheming, slimy businessman. I added the slimy, John Lithgow.
I mean, he
who loves candy canes, by the way. That son of a bitch loves candy canes.
Oh,
And
so good.
let me tell you, the image of John Lithgow opening his like office desk with the glowing candy canes and just laughing and piling them in his mouth as he then decides he's going to float away because they make you magically float is just forever embedded in my brain. Forever.
Yeah. Such a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think what part of the reason it's held up as my favorite ever since I was a bit, because it came out when I was 2. So this has been it for me my whole life. I think part of the reason it just does it for me is because it's like 2 stories in one. You get your origin story, your origin of Santa, and then you get the fun, like current modern day story with Patch going off and kind of, screwing things up because he wasn't feeling appreciated by Santa. And then Santa realizing, oh, maybe I haven't been appreciating Patch very much. I should, do more, be better. And everything just all works out. They come together nicely in the end and they save Christmas. And there's so many things to love about this movie. And as we get further and further away from 1985, it just looks more and more nostalgically beautiful and glorious to me. I love everything about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he's such a good Santa Claus. In
Yeah.
Dudley Moore's Patch, he plays such a good elf. And in John Lithgow is the perpetual fantastical bad guy that you never knew you needed in any film that he's ever been in. He can be the most funny, comical, lighthearted dude in the most twisted, villainous, evil man you've ever met. I think John Lithgow will go down as one of the greatest actors of our time. And
Oh,
I just don't
absolutely.
think people realize it yet, but I think it'll happen.
He has
He's
so much
fantastic.
range. It's just incredible. He made me cry in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. He was so good in that.
Mm-hmm. He's good in anything. You put him in anything and he's like a Tim Curry. You put him in anything and he's just gonna knock it out of the park. So the Santa Claus the movie is number 1 on the list. We got a few comments here. Sammy says, sadly, haven't seen it, but I will correct that shortly, I believe is what she meant to say. Also came out 2 years before I was born. Green Dragon says, why did Silent Night, Deadly Night not make the list? It was, I believe, on Kevin's, if I recall. Kevin, did you have it on your list? Kevin? I think Kevin froze.
No. I think he did.
Yeah, we're gonna go back.
That or he fell asleep.
Either that or he fell asleep. Yeah, he may have fallen asleep. Let's go back to that and see. Kevin, are you enjoying your nap? I think he is.
It was on my list, interestingly enough.
When you wake up, I want you to have great dreams of grand pianos, Kevin.
It.
Oh, I heard him.
I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping.
I'm
You're
pretty sure
frozen.
you are.
Oh, there he moved.
Oh, there he's a-
Oh, God,
I would've
I'm
froze.
dead.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
did.
didn't sleep.
Okay, he's woken
I
up.
was trying to talk. I was trying to talk. It was on my list on night, Deadly Night, but no one else had it on their list.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it was on your list. But yeah, nobody else had it on their list. So, and it wasn't high up really on your list, so it didn't really make the cut, so to speak.
Mhm.
And we wanted to keep it a tight 12 for time. By the way, we're a little over on time, so I'm going to end this very shortly.
Like the 12 Days of Christmas.
Or maybe William Shatner could play Santa, but I guess George Takei wouldn't be getting any presents. No, he would not. Nobody would actually. Henry
Oh my
Winkler
God,
actually
George
pointed that out.
as Santa would be interesting.
Oh my!
I would love to see George as Santa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad says this is
Yeah.
also a very good movie, Bonnie. So excellent choices on your part. Now, guys, here we go. By the way, we've ended it officially. We're done with the list of our top 12 Santas. It's over. So I don't know why I did that. Now I got to clean this up. Oh God.
We didn't check it twice.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
So we are going to do first. We're going to do the half hot sauce giveaway.
The contest.
Since I'm thinking we're close to Christmas time and I want people to get this particular hot sauce before Christmas, let me open the box. I'm going to pull out
Mary Lewid. Perfect
the
holiday sauce.
cranberry flavored hot sauce that is perfect on turkey, perfect on ham, perfect on roast beast. It is so good, guys. You will not put this down. I can guarantee you. And this is free. So I need somebody in the chat. All you have to do in the chat is say here, and I will add you to the list. Then I'm going to share my screen and we're going to do a last man standing. So the winner will be the last name on the wheel. You will be eliminated one by one until the winner is announced. So I'm going to go to that wheel and I'm going to start adding names, and I'm going to need Kevin, Bonnie, Brian, whoever wants to tell me the names on there so I can start listing them.
All right. First is your parents.
Okay.
There's Sammy, Nezzy, Hector, Green Dragon. I can't remember who Green Dragon is.
It's okay.
Fun Sism. Is that Paris?
Yes, I'm just going to put fun.
Okay. Who else is here?
Mr. Sean McGean.
He's saying doesn't want it.
Yeah, Mr. Sean's not interested, but Sean McGean, I guess, is because he is there.
Okay.
Hector, I think I've already said.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Can't do
on
an
this?
additional
Say you're
spot, Hector.
here. Say you're here.
He tries that every episode, doesn't he?
He does. He loves your hot sauce, dude. So I don't
Sneaky,
blame him.
sneaky, Mr. Hector.
I don't blame him. All right. David Cox said Oingo Boingo was his first concert. David, are you still on? Are you still wanting to be part of the giveaway for the hot sauce? Anybody else on here?
David Cox. I'm assuming.
Sabrina, are you still a part of this? Anybody else? I'm going to give you a moment
Yeah,
while
David
I
Cox.
sip my beer.
Yeah, Cox
David is here. There we go, David.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
in. David Cox is in. Wait,
Mhm.
you saw Dr. Sabrina too? You saw her or different Sabrina?
Cool Mermaid's
Sabrina
in.
was under Dr. Cool Mermaid, I believe. So I'm going to put her on as Mermaid
Okay.
or Dr. Cool. Let's do Dr. Cool. And
Yeah.
then David C for Cox.
Mhm.
And is that it? I think that's it, right?
I believe so.
looks like it.
Okay, the Wiggles. Wow, you're aging yourself, Funsism.
Yummy, yummy fruit salad.
You think your kids changed your name? I would believe that's the case. And Dr. Cool Mermaid. All right. Okay, I'm going to do the wheel. Let me share my screen here. Give me a second to do that. It always takes me a moment to boot that up. Okay. And we all see it.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
I do.
perfect. Last man standing on this one. Okay, we ready? And a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. You know what? Maybe I should play some music. Let me play some music. Can we see me doing this? We can see me doing this, right? Let me just play some music. Here we go. We're gonna daydream. Is that too loud? Everybody good on that? Okay, that's good. Okay, here we go. Everybody can see the wheel now?
Yes.
Okay. First person out. Oh no. Goodbye, Green Dragon. You've been eliminated.
Wow.
And next. Uh-oh. Looks like Hector's gone. Oh, Hector. I know you love it. Next up. Close, but Sean McGee, no cigar. I know there's a little reverb there I can sense, but I'm sorry about that. Oh, Nezzy. It would have been really good in Pasole. In your Pasole.
Don't be gross.
I'm not what? Mom and Dad have been eliminated. Ooh, that one hurts. That one stings. Dr. Cool.
Oh, she's out. Oh,
Not so cool, I guess.
You're just realizing you have to pay shipping now, right, Donald? That's why it hurt.
Yeah.
Mr. Fun.
Fun has been.
Oh,
Harris.
that's not
So
fun.
it's between David Cox and Sammy. Who's the winner? Is it gonna be Sammy or is it gonna be David?
It's David. David won.
Wow. Oh,
David
Wow.
Cox is the winner of the hot sauce.
Wow.
Congratulations, David.
Congratulations, David.
Also works really well on sweet potato and regular French fries.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, David, on the hot sauce win. David is excited. David, this is so good, dude. You will not be disappointed. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave it. I know you sometimes stop at the shop, so please feel free anytime you're in the area, stop by the shop. If you do want me to mail it to you, I can. But if you want to stop by the shop, I will just set it there with your name on it and have it available because I know you're a weekend guy and you can pick it up. I'll just tell everybody there that you can come and get it. No problem whatsoever. Now moving on. We are going with this purse, the Love Actually purse. Okay. Anybody that wants to be a part of this, stay here.
It's about 4 ladies in the crowd at least. 4 or 5 ladies there.
All right, guys, let me know who's in for it, and I'll add them.
I guess David Cox can't be a part of this one if you want to get some for his wife or daughters.
Yep.
Sammy.
Yeah, I know Sammy's down. I know Nezzy's down, obviously.
Mom and Dad.
Dr. Sabrina. Or Dr. Cool. Dr. Cool.
Dr. Cool.
Hector.
I know Hector would like to get that.
Yeah, he looked pretty with it.
Who's the low selfie?
That's me. I don't count. I was joking. Chris Kerner. Yep,
Alex
that's me.
would like to be a part of it.
Yeah, he wants you to drop Hot Sauce website in the chat. That's actually not a bad idea.
Just did.
Oh, he did. Oh.
I've got 14 people viewing. Guys, get in here. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names right now.
Ow, hot sauce.
Paris,
Don't burn me.
I don't think you want that.
Paris, you know, Paris.
Too hot.
Paris has a girlfriend. You can put Paris or Fun in there.
Paris, I'm putting you in, dude. I'm gonna just put you as Paris this time. I'm doing it because you got kicked out the first time as Fun, so maybe the wheel's against Fun, but it might not be against Paris. It might like romance. I don't know.
You're showing our age, Sean McGean, with making me do that impression of Eddie Murphy poorly.
They did a buckwheat thing recently with Eddie Murphy, and I was like, oh, that's aging. All of that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to start right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's half of you. So I'm just half hot sauce, half. This seems perfect. All right, let's go. Let me play some music. Well, you know what? I'm not going to play music because it seemed to reverb everything. I don't know if that was annoying for people, but it was kind of for me, so I'm not going to do it.
You know, Bonnie could sing a beautiful Christmas.
Yeah,
carol.
please sing. Ooh, what do we want? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
But Bonnie has a beautiful voice.
How about that one?
Silent night. Silent night. Holy night.
Come on, Bonnie, sing something. Damn it! Damn you, sing.
Silent night.
There we go.
Holy night.
All is calm.
Except for Nezzy, she's gonna throw a fit.
All is bright.
Sorry, Nezzy.
Okay.
Wait, your cat can sing too.
Meow 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 meow.
Wait,
Oh, Sammy got the short end of the
geez,
swizzle
Sammy,
stick.
not again. But you know, there is a Jingle Cats album.
There is indeed.
Oh
There
my!
is a Jingle Cats
But
album.
no, my
Paris.
boys, they're not
Oh,
really.
Damn it! I was hoping I'd see you sporting this bag when you came into the shop and put your books in it.
I'm writing a cat jingle in my head now for that, by the way.
Oh,
You see?
Hector, your lady's gonna be
He's out.
pissed. You fucked up, dude.
Can
David
David
Cox
repeat?
is still in the running. Let me just
He might,
make that apparent.
he might repeat. He might get something for his
If this
wife
is,
and
we've
daughters.
never had a dual winner like that. We
This
we
could be-
won't again.
Well, you're right. You jinxed it. So they're not
Yeah.
gonna do a winner. No
Yeah,
dual winner.
sorry.
So it's between your
Oh,
Oh, what if
man.
it's mom and dad?
or
It
Dr.
could be mom and dad or Dr. Cool. Let's go. Jesus, what if it is?
I think
It
it
is.
is.
Oh,
Well,
You can see I don't cheat on these guys. This is not something that
I
do.
love it.
Mom and dad. Mom. Okay, I don't think dad. You know what? Actually, I think dad should wear this around. To me, you are perfect. I'd love to see him just sport this around town.
They should. I think it would
Yes.
be absolutely sweet and adorable.
You
Wow.
tell him he has to get the mail carrying the purse out your driveway, and I will get video proof of
See,
it.
this is how this works. All of my luck goes to my parents. I have no luck. Like my car is so expensive to fix all the time, and I think all of that luck then goes to my parents, which is fine. I'm fine with that if that's the way it works in life. If my parents get luck because my luck is not the greatest, that's okay. I'll live with that till the end of days, to be honest. So Love Actually, this beautiful purse goes to you, mom and dad. You are the winner. You can decide what you want to do with it. If you want to give it away
Hey.
with a gift, I don't care. That's absolutely fine. Or if you'd like to keep it for yourself, dad, that's fine. Congratulations
I love
to
it.
mom and dad on the big win on that. You guys are the big winners, and we're the big winners tonight, actually, the four of us, for having you all here. This was a very special Christmas episode for us, a very special holiday episode. We appreciate you guys so much. Please, 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 if you get a chance, go to halfshotsauce.com. Coupon code Donald Hiccups saves you 10%. Buy some hot sauce. Save a life. I don't know why, but it might. It might just save your life. And enjoy. Stocking stuffers. It fits right in the stocking very well. You can also use it as a weapon if you put it in your glove box and pull it out and somebody's accosting you. This thing hurts. It is a weapon, dude. Like you could hurt somebody with this. So protect yourself. Keep it in your pocket. Look at this at all times. Look at this. I got it right here. Look, you can't even tell I have it. You can't even tell. Does this guy have hot sauce? Nobody knows. But look, you starting some shit. Bop. you're done. That's how that works. So thank you guys so much. Brian, thank you for being a guest on this evening's episode.
Come back. Come
Very
again.
much appreciate you.
Come
For
again.
sure. If you need a hopper for that Stranger Things episode,
There you go.
We'd love to have you. If you'd like to come
Yeah.
back,
That'd be
we would
amazing.
love to have you.
Send him
Absolutely.
the link.
We
some
will
happy
have
kitties.
in 2
Happy
weeks.
kitties.
don't pick me up. Please put me down. Get me some food.
Happy
Hot
kitties.
sauce plugs,
Yep.
says Dr. Cool Mermaid.
Yep.
Have a good night, everyone. Good night, guys. Thank you all very, very much. Love you all. I appreciate you all. You don't know how much I do because this episode, this show in general gives me very much a lot of joy, and I appreciate all of you for your kindness and for constantly being here and for giving all of us purpose. So we appreciate that very much. Thank you. Happy holidays. We will see you in 2 weeks, right before Christmas, for our predictions for Stranger Things season 5. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much. And if you're feeling thirsty, perhaps
You should have a cozy, festive, but always peaceful Rumble Pop.